Alright, I got a little bit of work done on the scale already. I had to take the tail off, and actually the tail was pretty close to coming off on its own. There's a couple of nylon bolts holding the tail fin on that the nylon's completely worn out. It's doing no good, so I've got replacements for those, and we'll Loctite them and make sure that that's all solid when we put it back together. But I got the radio out, which to get that out, it was all the way in the back here. I had to be able to slide the 500 here forward to even be able to get to it, and to put in the 6200. Probably going to try to look at rerouting these cables so that I can mount the 6200 somewhere up here on the side that's accessible through the door for binding and other stuff, just make life easier. And then we'll still get the remote out on the bottom. We should have really good reception with that. I'm going to pull the ESC here and check that out, find out what it is. As this bird was flying, I witnessed it several times myself. It would just cut out for a second and then start back up. So we don't know if it was the radio. This is a 2.4 gigahertz Exceed RC, but we're going to get that on the Spectrum, where we can do a lot more with the swash mix and dual rates and everything else. Or it might be the ESC. Doesn't look like the best solder job here, so I'll take this all apart, find out what ESC it is, and even if we should be running that, or if we need a different, bigger one, whatever. Also on the scale here, you have 2 screws here, 2 screws on the other side, and then 2 screws back here. The frame is got spacers on it, and then onto this plank here. I think there was 1 screw back here, no screws here, 2 screws there, and 1 on the other side that were all very loose, could be taken out by hand. So that's not good either on a bird this size, to not have very much holding your scale into the, or your heli into the scale body. So when we put it back together, that's going to be done upright. So, all right, I got to go to work, get some work done, and then